is what a revolution looks like.
Yeah!
We're officially at the beginning of a new era. This is the beginning of a paradigm shift that future generations will look back on as the beginning of the end of the colonizers, the oligarchs, the banksters, and the oppressors, and the rise, once and for all, of the power of people and planet.
Yeah!
We're here because we're the awakened ones. We've seen the documentaries, we've read the articles, we've learned the facts. We're here though, but because rather than cynically accept the status quo, the deepest convictions in our hearts of hearts gives us no choice but to fight the great fight for no less a reason than creating ultimate freedom for our children and our grandchildren and saving the human race from dystopia or destruction.
Yeah.
To those who say it's impossible, that we're too idealistic, that it will always be how it's been, haters hate. But I'll tell you this, you better lead, follow, or get out of the damn way, because this revolution is happening with or without you.
Yeah!
Now at this pivotal moment in history, we transition from awakened to active, from cynical to visionary, from helpless to empowered. The people, once and for all, are rising against the oligarchs and the banksters. This is a goal of epic proportions, but we will not take on this mission because it is easy. We will take this mission on because it is hard, because it is the goal that will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills, because that challenge is one that we are willing to accept, and one that we are not willing to compromise on or postpone, and one that we intend to win. And it's time once and for all to truly think big, to envision and fight tooth and nail for the end of cynicism, the end of small thinking. We're not going to tinker with the current system. We're going to transform the entire system.
Yeah!
It's not enough to take on the big banks, the oligarchy, and the plutocrats. We must repair the damage that have been done by demanding that after we take them down, we reinvest in 100% green energy, in maximum employment opportunities, in 0% poverty, in an education system so advanced and ubiquitous that not a single child falls through the cracks, that every single child is cultivated to bring out the maximum potential of their inherent genius. This is not a reformation. This is a reboot. This is a revolution.
Yeah!
We now have a maniac wannabe Caesar running Washington. So let me ask you this. Are we going to wait for solutions to come out of the swamp? That's right. To wait idly by in the hopes that the world we need will be legislated from the swamp is foolish. That's why we're here. The city is the future. As we stand today in front of the legislator, we can have a tangible impact on the laws that govern the land. The age of the city is among us, of localism, of city and civic engagement, of small is beautiful. This movement is about divesting from Wells Fargo because they've engaged in fraud, kleptocracy, and the investment in the Dakota Access Pipeline. But do not forget, this is bigger than divesting from Wells Fargo. This is about ensuring that never again will our city, or eventually any city in the U.S., reward any institution that acts against social and environmental ethics. Indeed, we must fight for a system where no such institution ever exists again.
Yeah.
The time for cynicism is over. The time for daring vision is among us. This is about shutting down DAPL. But do not forget, this is bigger than DAPL. The Standing Rock movement has energized and inspired a new generation of heroes and will be remembered by our descendants as the main spark of the great revolution to come. But never forget, DAPL is a symptom of the flaws of the system itself. Never forget that when this battle is won, the war will not yet be won. Woo! What pipeline projects will they build next? In what ways will they continue to oppress our indigenous brothers and sisters? Our mission, which begins now, is about ensuring that the banksters and the oligarchs forever lose their grip on our natural resources and on the economy. This is about ensuring that the chapter of 500 years of indigenous oppression ends once and for all.
Yeah.
The time for cynicism is over. The time for daring vision is here. Last but not least, this is bigger than Trump. This is about being daring enough to revolutionize the system so that no one like Trump ever gets near the corridors of power ever again. Trump is nothing but a representative of the takeover of the oligarchy, which has been happening for generations, and the worst of our culture to the maximum degree. Remember this prophecy today. His presidency will surely fail in scandals of epic proportions. Let's then never forget that, as with any treatment of symptoms rather than causes, someone as bad or worse will eventually replace him in due time if we don't revolutionize the system itself. Let us dare then to revalue all values and look ourselves in the mirror. The time for a system reboot is here. And you here today, you represent the beginning of the paradigm shift that your grandchildren will thank you for.
Yeah.
The time for cynicism is over. The time for daring vision is here. I leave you with one word that must resonate with all of us if we're going to break the chains of cynicism and truly succeed in manifesting this vision. Dare. Dare. This word contains all the politics of our revolution. Thank you.
Yeah.